The only cups I have are coffee mugs, but if there's someone who has two title IPL cups back to back, it definitely has to be Rohit Sharma and his boys. Hello everybody, welcome to Cricket Chatter. My name's Nivedna Prabhu. The excitement for the IPL has already begun and the defending champions of course are excited for the 14th season of the IPL. Lekin, what is in store for Rohit Sharma and his boys? We are going to find out all of that and much more in this video. But before I begin, if you haven't liked, shared and subscribed to Cricket Chatter as yet, what are you waiting for? Jaldi se kar dijiye, and without wasting time, let's begin this video. If there's one thing about the Mumbai team is that they're a power-packed squad, and it's a power-packed squad because the names that are there in this franchise makes all the difference. Now let's really take a look at what the Mumbai squad has in store in terms of course retained players, who are the newbies, and most importantly, what kind of players does the Mumbai have that actually makes a huge difference for them. So let's really begin with the star players with of course Rohit Sharma, the skipper, who's managed to do such a fantabulous job with the franchise, and he of course finished last season with 332 runs. If you're also talking about other star players that the franchise has, Ishan Kishan cannot be missed out with 516 runs last year. On the other hand, Suryakumar Yadav with 480 runs. Now Chris Lynn is another name. Of course, he's not got that opportunity to play, but maybe this time around skipper could be using him in a better opportunity. Hardik Pandya, of course, being another name, a star player for the Mumbai team, and he finished off with 281 runs in IPL 2020. Krunal Pandya with 109 runs in the IPL 2020 is another crucial member for the Mumbai franchise. Kyron Pollard, of course, when you think about the Mumbai team, you are going to be thinking of a power pack performer like him. He finished, of course, with 268 runs in IPL 2020 with 4 wickets. Rahul Chahar too did really well with the Mumbai team and he got 15 wickets last season and he seems like great form. Nathan Coulter-Nile, of course, how can you not think about this name in the Mumbai team this time around, who's also become the 5th expensive buy in the IPL auction this year, which took place in February, and he of course was picked for 8 crores and he got 5 wickets last year, so that's one player definitely to watch out for. If there's one thing Mumbai can definitely boast of in their squad are players like Jasprit Bumrah, who definitely cast his spell with his ball last year, finishing off with 27 wickets in IPL 2020. Trent Boult again was in great form and he again will be a crucial player for the Mumbai squad this time around and he picked up 25 wickets last season. Adam Millen of course was picked by the Mumbai franchise for 3.2 crore and that's going to be interesting to see how Adam's going to be performing this year. But of course, if we have to talk about the players to watch out for, how can we miss out on these two names? Marco Jensen, of course, in the squad, and Arjun Tendulkar, the son of Sachin Tendulkar, who everybody are, of course, setting their eyes on him. And that's going to be very interesting to see these two young lads. The other members of the squad include Quinton de Kock, Aditya Tare, Dhaval Kulkarni, Moshin Khan, Anmolpreet Singh, Saurabh Tiwari, Jayant Yadav, Yudhvir Singh, Ankur Roy, James Neesham, and of course Piyush Chawla. Well, when you look at that Mumbai squad, there are some heavy duty names, and if you're wondering how is it that Mumbai manages to win so many titles, maybe the answer is right there. It's all about the magic of the playing 11. So let's look at the probable playing 11 for the Mumbai squad. Right at the top, it could be Chris Lynn. Now Chris Lynn could come as a replacement for Quinton de Kock, who of course is serving national duties. But right after Quinton de Kock, if someone's going to be opening, of course it will be the skipper and the backbone of the Mumbai team, Rohit Sharma, who's also in great form. But after Rohit, if there's someone who cemented his place in the Mumbai team and how, it has to be the pocket dynamo, Ishan Kishan. Now he of course had a fantabulous season last year by scoring and also having that opportunity to finish the season as the 5th highest run getter. But after him, if there's one name who again has made himself so comfortable with the Mumbai team, and you cannot miss this name, it has to be Suryakumar Yadav, who also got that opportunity to score some amazing runs in IPL 2020 and topped as the 7th highest run getter. But after these names, if someone's going to be coming in for the Mumbai squad, it could be that combination of seeing Hardik Pandya, who of course is in great form as well, and he's one player who you can see who enjoys playing the T20 format. And right after him, of course, we'll get to see the magic of Krunal Pandya. Now the good thing about Krunal is, of course, he's also made, that debut against England in the ODI, so he's been in great form in that series as well, which might translate for the Mumbai team as well. But after all these players, we will get to witness the magic of Kyron Pollard. Now it's going to be raining sixes if a power-packed performer like Pollard is in question. But after Pollard, if someone has to probably come in there, it would be Rahul Chahar. And Rahul, of course, has also got that opportunity and exposure that he's had in terms of his T20I series against England. Right after Rahul Chahar, of course, it will be Nathan Coulter-Nile, who also got 5 wickets in the previous season. So it will be great to see how he's going to be performing this year. But how can you think about Mumbai and not think about these two names? The terrific, amazing, and the person who cast that spell with his ball, Jasprit Bumrah, of course, we will be seeing probably after Nathan Coulter-Nile. And Jasprit, of course, had a fantabulous season last year by getting 27 wickets to his name. And finishing off right at the end is Trent Boult. But Trent Boult again had a fantabulous season with getting 25 wickets. So that's, of course, a power-packed probable playing 11 of the Mumbai team. Brushing your teeth and getting championship titles has become so easy for a team like Mumbai because it's just one after the other. But let's take a look at their performance in the last 3 years. Now in 2018, of course, when you look at their performance, they ended at the 5th spot. But after that, you guys, there was no looking back for Rohit Sharma and his boys because they got the first spot in 2019 and 2020, of course, making them the title championship winners. Now, that is one thing very interesting to see this time around because at the end of the day, if they do happen to win, then that means they will be on that hat trick to get all 3 titles back to back. Going into the 14th season of the IPL and also on the verge of getting that hat-trick, one thing is sure that Rohit Sharma definitely knows what he's doing with his boys. But at the end of the day, it also boils down to those 3 key players. So one being for Mumbai would definitely be Suryakumar Yadav. Every season he's really showed what he's made of, his caliber, so no doubts about that. Another key player for Mumbai is Kyron Pollard. The way he's performed and the way he has managed to create that relationship with the Mumbai franchise is to watch out for. And of course, the newlywed and the person who of course creates that kind of spell with his bowling every time, Jasprit Bumrah, would also be a key player for the Mumbai squad. Well, there's so much of excitement for the Indian T20 League, and if there's one team which is going to be super excited, it must be Mumbai. And if you're asking me why, that's because of course if they win the 3rd time, then man, they've created some sort of history. So it's going to be super exciting to see that. But you tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about the probable playing 11? What do you think skipper Rohit Sharma is going to do? And most importantly, मुझे comment section में बताइए कि आपको लगता है कि मुंबई जीतने वाला है या कौन टाइटल जीतेगा? आप मुझे comment section में अपना ओपिनियन जरूर दीजिए. मेरा नाम है निवेदना प्रभु. I'll be seeing you very soon. Until then, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and of course share your excitement about IPL with me. I will be seeing you very soon. Until then, take care, don't forget your mask and stay safe. Bye bye.